Hey everyone, so what I'm going to do today is I've just done the video on how to make this pinch bow with tails or sailor bow with tails on a template. So now I am going to do a version freehand for you so that you've got options on which way works out to be the best for you. And obviously on this one I've got 3-inch ribbon, I've got 2 times 12 inches and 2-inch ribbon, and again 2 times 12 inches. And obviously we're going to layer them on top of one another. So what I've done is I have heat sealed all of my edges on all pieces, and I have also pinched each end together like so and just done a centre mark. And what I'm going to do with both of these pieces now is fold them in half, and we're just going to add a crease down the centre of all 4 pieces. This one. Two. Okay. And same on the 2-inch pieces. You can use 1.5-inch ribbon if you've got 1.5, or even 1-inch ribbon. As long as you keep it centered, you're absolutely fine. Okay, and then what we do is just pop them over there. And what I like to do is where we've got our little guides, you'll be able to feel them if you can't see them on the video, is I line them up. I'm just going to put a couple of pins in just to make sure that it doesn't slip and move before we've got our. And if you've done a little bit longer like me, now is the time to cut it down and get that reheat sealed. There we go. So that's lined up that side. So just pin that one. And I'm just going to fold it in the centre, and again I'm just going to put a pin here. And we're going to repeat exactly the same with this one. Centre those up with your marks. Pop your pin in. Repeat the other side. If it's a bit longer, like I said, trim it down. And reseal it. Like I said. If you can't see guide, pop that back in. Line it all up. Just a pin there. And again, just going to pop one in the centre just to make sure it doesn't slip and that it's all balanced throughout before the stitches are all there. Okay, so on our first piece, what we want to do is where our middle crease is, where we can see that pin, we want to go just a teeny bit over, about 1/2 centimetre over that centre, and we want to repeat the other side, and again from that centre we want to go exactly the same amount as we've just done the other side, about 1/2 centimetre over. Then you can move that pin and that one and that one. Unpin that like so, so you've just got one piece, and as you can see it's all nice and even from where we used them hold pins for just a second. And on this one's much simpler, because for this all we need is 6 stitches. So just tie off my thread. Sorry, no, this is a bit boring for you. So, dead down the centre of that crease from above. Sorry, just check it. From above, we go in. 1, 2, take your guide pin out. 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just gonna sort that out. They weren't even enough. So in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is actually 6 because it's in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so there you go. So 1 and 2 stitches and out, and your back you'll have 3. I'll just pull that through, and what you'll get is your nice 3-pinch crease, which you can then wrap around. And stitch off or tie off in the back, whatever you prefer. Okay, so that's that piece done for now. And we can take them guide pins off the bottom as well. And in a minute I'll show you, because obviously it'll sit like this and obviously they'll go down. So just going to put that one side for now. Then obviously we've got our other tux piece. Just from the needle. There we go. And again, we want six stitches to get our 3 creases on this one as well. And we want to make them as even as we possibly can. And like I said, where your crease is, start from above. 1, 2, 3, once you've got your stitches in. 4, 5, and 6 is your last one out as close to that corner as you can. So in 1, 2, out, and on the back you've got your 1, 2, 3, and as you can see there, we've caught all the layers, so we don't want any out. And pull that all the way through, like so. And then we pinch the middle together, same as before. So you get your 3 bumps this side, and it's your 2 that side, and then we're going to wrap that round a couple of times. Two, 3, and stitch off. So there's that one, and there's your layered tux with your 2-inch ribbon on the top. And then what I do, I leave the needle in that one, and I go down so it goes right through the centre there. So it's come through the middle where we put our stitches in as we began. And then make sure if you've got a pattern, obviously my hearts are going down this way, so we'll do the parts going that way so that they all sit the right direction. So like so, you see? And then we pull those two up together until those creases are sat flush against one another, and then pull that all nice and tight, and then wrap around the centre a couple of times and stitch off as you normally do. Okay. Right, as you can see there, they're not quite even, so let's just move that a little bit. That's better. Make sure your stitching's lining up so that they balance both sides. Both pieces on your tucks and your tails. There we go. So there is the tucks bow at the minute, and we'll add the centre in just a minute. Now with these, you can leave them with straight tails. You can curve them like this. You can put spikes in. Like I said, you can cut them shorter, you can do them longer. Like I said, there's different ways to make them so that the tails go further down, or depends on your personal preferences. Just get my 9mm for the centre. And on these, what I like to do is I take the tails, like so. Make sure everything lines up, which it does. So we know that they're even, and like I said, I personally like the curve shape, so all 4 layers together, corners together, and I will just hold them nice and tight. Put my curve in as deep or as soft as you want it, and heat seal both layers like so. There we go. So I get that. Move it that way. So we'll just add a bubble. And these sit really nicely above a ponytail. Heat seal your 9mm. Touch your glue there. Over your bubble, I always hold it for a second. Try not to touch your burning hot glue either. And then wrap around at least twice, nice and tight as you possibly can. There you go, there's once. And again, make sure you can't see that ribbon underneath. You want them to be wrapped completely round, perfectly over each other, so you can't see any other ribbon underneath. And cut off your excess if you've got any, like so. Want to heat seal that again. Move those glue stringers out of the way, and just a touch of glue just there and press. Take that bit off my finger. And there you go, there is a super pretty long-tailed tuck's bow, and like I said, you can do shorter, you can do longer, you can do different shapes. Like I said, it's all what you personally prefer. And like I said, that is black with the gold heart print. And like I said, I've done the template video using this this ruby red gross grain with the white dotted poppy red on top. So there you go. Like I said, that's how cute it is, that's how easy they are. Thank you for watching. There is a Facebook page under the same name if you need any more help with anything. Feel free to join me over there and show me your makes. And like I said, thank you for watching. Bye!